So Mike Florio, NBC's Pro Football Talk, on the questions about Nick Chubb after the injuries and what he went through last year.
Nick Chubb is still a free agent. He recently posted something on social media about how he's being written off. Look, the problem is he's been around for a while. He had that horrible knee injury, and it was a great comeback by him last year.
Yes.
To be able to return and play. But, this is one of the problems. When you're a running back that has made high-end money in your career and the window has closed on that kind of earning potential, are you going to just take whatever you can get? I don't know that he's putting in all this work to come back and take a league minimum. And I think part of the problem is you just have to come to the conclusion that it's just not going to be there the way that it used to be. And you have to ask yourself, are you willing to go out there and play through all of it? All right. Let's focus now.
He's
on
just squatting 600 pounds for reps there.
I think he's good to go. I think he's good to go. But here's the problem. But
that's not running on a field and cutting.
There are so many guys every year in the draft pool who can come out and squat 600 pounds, and they've got full tread on the tires, and they've never had a serious knee injury, and their salary expectations are low.
Yeah.
And you just go get one of those guys, and they become the Nick Chubb of the future.
Right.
That's what happens.
Yeah, that's unfortunate and it's a deep class. There's a lot of damn good running backs to have.
So, Quincy, how important is it for the Browns to sign Nick Chubb? And I don't think he's looking for a big payday. I really don't. That's not the sense I get.
Yeah, you can bring back Nick Chubb and still draft for the future at the running back position. These aren't mutually exclusive things here that the Cleveland Browns have to consider. But, yeah, I hope they bring back Nick Chubb. I think it's important because I think Nick Chubb has demonstrated over the last few years that this is somebody who cares about building the program that is the Cleveland Browns, right? And if you want to build a culture up, you need to make sure that you reward those who truly do want to be there, and show faith in those who really want to be there in order to kind of incentivize buying in on your team. And right now you need as much of that as possible after coming off a 3-win season. Like, yeah, you got your guys like David Njoku, Denzel Ward. We'll see what Miles is ready to contribute to all of this after the contract situation. But still, somebody like Nick Chubb, it adds incredible value because not only does he have the buy-in factor, but he has the clout. Like, people are going to come in and look at Nick Chubb and say, man, I used to watch that guy when I was in high school or in middle school, right? On whatever running back you bring in. And if you want that guy to buy into the culture, if he's in that room with Nick Chubb, that's going to make him better. That's going to make that player buy in even more. So, that's all to say just what he brings value for your locker room. That doesn't mean that Nick Chubb's not going to provide value as a player himself, too. I think he's going to be able to get back to a point to where he provides value. And to kind of push back on Mike's point about, there's always another Nick Chubb. No, there's not. What are you talking about? There's a reason why we're talking about Nick Chubb the way we talk about him, because there wasn't always a dude like Nick Chubb. This is somebody who was the best pure runner in football just a year or two ago, right? So, no, Nick Chubbs don't grow on trees, and I don't love that people are trying to group him into this running back tier of guys who aren't special. I look at him like a Derrick Henry, like a Saquon Barkley, and look, if you want to sleep on that guy, be my guest, but I would love to see what he looks like a year removed from that injury.